If you guys want to be with the chance to win an Elgato Key Light Air, then we're running a giveaway right now. Be sure to click the link in the description box down below to enter. Hey, what's going on guys? Arekkz here, and in this video I want to talk about Scarlet Nexus. This is a game that Bandai Namco just announced and revealed during the most recent Inside Xbox stream, the one that they were showing off some of the next generation titles. Admittedly, most of the titles shown were distinctly lacking in actual gameplay, but Bandai Namco didn't disappoint. They always have our backs. They dropped a nice, awesome looking anime title that actually showed us some genuine gameplay. Yes, there's still some cinematics during this trailer, but there's some actual gameplay in this, and you guys should know by now, after the amount of games that I've covered on this channel, I like my anime stuff. And this is one of those action games that just looks kind of my jam. Very kind of sort of different thing when you compare it to a lot of the other stuff that's being showcased during the stream. A lot of stuff was kind of going for that photorealism. Meanwhile, this is definitely a hyper stylized anime style game. But honestly, that excites me almost infinitely more just because of the amount of stuff they'll be able to do in these kind of games. Now, admittedly, it's only just been announced, not a great deal of stuff is known about this title, but to give you the top level synopsis, it said that in a far distant future, there's a psionic hormone that was discovered in the human brain, and it grants people extrasensory powers, changing the world as we know it. Just as humanity was entering this new era, deranged mutants, known as the Others, began to descend from the sky, and they have a thirst for human brains, rather conveniently. Highly resistant to conventional attack methods, extreme measures needed to be taken to battle the overwhelming threat and preserve humanity. Those with acute extrasensory abilities, known as psionics, were then our chance to fight back the onslaught from above. And to this day, psionics have been scouted for their talents and recruited to the Other Suppression Force, OSF, humanity's last line of defense. So you, as the player, take on the role of Yuito Sumeragi, who is a new recruit to the OSF, aiming to become an elite psionic just like the ones that saved him as a child. So of course, being outfit with psychokinesis abilities, it now allows you to explore the futuristic world of Himuka, uncover the mysteries of the brain punk, and of course use that most importantly for some, psychokinetic crazy combat abilities. When you see, you've got a sword in your back, which is already a good sign. When your guy rocks up and he's got a sword in his back, you know things are going to be serious. But when you pair that with mind-bending abilities that you can then use in combat, you know you are in for some fun, action-oriented gameplay. Now, again, admittedly, details are light, but there are a few details the website kind of speaks about with regards to features. It's got kinetic psychic combat, so you can use the kinetic abilities to basically use the world around you as your greatest weapon. You can lift things, you can break things, you can throw pieces of your environment to build your attack combos and lay waste to your enemies. You're, of course, then going to need to use that to fight back the deranged mutants because they are typically immune to conventional weapons, so it's going to be down to, your psychokinetic abilities to be able to, overcome those threats. And of course, you get to explore and protect the futuristic Japanese landscape, which, by the way, looks really cool. Like when the trailer started, before we even saw the gameplay, before the character came on screen, just seeing that hyper-stylized Japanese-style city in this sort of very interesting anime visual style, honestly, that in itself was just like, oh, okay, hold on a minute. You know that kind of time when you sit back in your chair and you're watching a live stream and you're like, you know what, the last couple of things haven't been super interesting, and then suddenly you sit back up and you're like, oh, okay, now I'm listening. That was basically what happened when I saw the start of this trailer, so that in itself is pretty cool, and it's said to also be a deep story-driven experience. So obviously, top-level stuff right now, typical kind of marketing bullet points, but either way, it still looks very, very cool. It is a game that is now 100% on my radar, something that I myself will definitely love to play, and if you guys kind of played Astral Chain, late last year and whatnot, those kind of games, any of those sort of action things, definitely my jam. So anyway, that's it for the time being. I'm going to leave you guys with the trailer so you can check it out and see sort of some gameplay in action. Admittedly, only like a little bit, but either way, you still see some of it in motion. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Is this your kind of game? Did you guys catch the stream? And if so, what were your highlights? I know there wasn't too much gameplay shown, but still, if you've got any highlights, let me know in the comments down below. And of course, be sure to keep it locked for plenty more.
Yuito Sumeragi. My power is psychokinesis. Ready? Go!
Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget, if you haven't already done so, you can join the Arekkz Gaming Discord. We've got an awesome community over there with so many different channels for you to chat loads of different topics and different games. I'm in there, the team's in there. If you guys want to chat with us, find people to play with, it's just in general a great place to be. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of our future uploads.